Oh yeah, got some smoke for y'all. Every video is to demolish and destroy anything in my life that think it's going to do anything but me some good. Let me go ahead and let me stop using my data up on this joker and go ahead and use some free Wi-Fi while I'm taking my 2 bags to my place of security. Minag Israel Bay, MDMA Israel Bay. Good to see you, Steve Green. I'm gonna get it. Hey girl. Good morning to you. Small coffee for me, please. Greatly appreciate you. I'm finna give y'all this smoke in a minute once I get connected to this. Okay, so I just decided it's for the greater good. I use my data up. Listen, is it wrong for me to respond to people who are talking crazy to me, who are trying to attack me, getting on my lives and my stuff and tripping like they ain't got no sense? Is it wrong for me to address that? I don't think it is. I don't think I'm operating out of a lower self if I address justice at all times in my life, in all points in time. I think that I'm actually doing what the scales of my yacht warrant.
How can I help you, sir?
I said a small cup of coffee, please.
Here you go, breakfast.
These men, they psychologically jealous of what I'm doing and what's going on, or they don't know how to sit down at the table with me, but they feel they have the audacity to be speaking on my name. Well, I'm getting ready to address them by name, and then all of y'all, that would be all, dear. All of y'all that are tired of them busting shots at me for no reason is, there you go, there's 2. Now, normally, you're not supposed to pay until you get your product. But if you determine that the place is a reputable place, then you go ahead and you trust them with it. Never give anybody your energy until they give you the product for the energy for which you are exchanging. KHUFU space EL. This Brody I walked with for 6 months when I was working alongside the Moorish American consulate. He was in prison. He called my phone, I answered. He called my messages, I answered.
You want cream and sugar?
Yes, love. 4 pumps and no sugar, just 4 pumps of creamer. I walked with him for 3-4 months. I sent him documentation. When he called my messenger, I answered. I was a point of contact for him while he was in prison getting moved around. And when people told me they moved him around, I kept in contact with him. This joker got out of prison, all right? I gave him $60 so he could take his girl out to dinner, right? Then he cost my phone because I heard that he was charging nationals in the prison $500 for habeas corpus. When we ain't charge him nothing for his documentation. Hey, Michelle, let me get right with you, girl. I'm passionate and very upset that this man just got on my line talking crazy again to me. I'm exposing him for the fraud he is, because he should have stayed off my line. You want to talk crazy to me on my line after I done did good to you? You're about to get blasted now, boy. Excuse you. He got out of prison, and he started charging the inmates $500 for habeas corpuses. I'm doing 12 extractions for free, except for the support that the mothers are sending me, so I can continue to do this work. Extraction means we're going to send documentation to get men out of prison that shouldn't be there for that's there for minor offenses, and they shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm coming out the darkness, man. I'm tired of these jokers putting their mouth on me, putting their thoughts on me, putting their mind on me. Like, I didn't just do what I did. They need to show some respect now. I'm tired of being disrespected by them when they didn't put the work in to be able to save their own seed. I did. Boy. Now I'm calling him a boy, I'm calling him son. And he older than me. Why? Because as a youth, I shouldn't have to deal with no psychological fuck-ass elder talking crazy to a young man doing the work and helping him. Excuse my language. So, he gonna get on my videos talking about is he on drugs and all of that. Listen, I just talked to an elder from a tribe that paid his fee so he can have documentation showing he's part of a tribe. That's KHUFU space L. You want to see if I'm on drugs? Come to Hive City and see about me, partner. The hell you mean? And anybody else, face to face. Because if I could face the corporations, if I could face myself, if I could face my demons, if I could face my family, if I could face the nationals, if I could face all the attacks that have came at me this year, then I damn sure could face your ass. Squad up. Boy. And no, I'm not talking crazy because I'm in my city and I own it and I'm an heir. I'm talking like this because I've been this way. Come see about me face to face because I want to see you face to face. We gonna sit at the same table. Oh, and if you can't be an intelligent creature and articulate what your issue is in your thought form instead of trying to brute beast it out with a boy, then that's your problem. Because I know how to do both. So, after I just put this man's name out there, since he felt since he felt like stroking me, like he wanted to put his word on me, his mouth on me, like these niggas got an attachment to my energy or something. I ain't even talked to this joker in months. I ain't even thought about him, and he getting on my line talking crazy. A nigga must like me. He's in prison. He used to be in prison. He must like me. That's why he can continue to try to be a part of my energy. It must do something for him. Well, I don't like your black ass, nigga. And you're wrong. You a nigga. You ain't no real noble man. And until you start being noble about your business practices with our nationals, you're nothing to any of them. Sitting up there stealing from them babies. It's the children you stealing from, homie. It ain't the adults. You stealing food out your own seed's mouth. And every single male on here that got a seed, if you know another man is stealing from your bloodline or your family, your responsibility is to check him. We are the reason why we're starving. We don't hold each other accountable for the things that we be doing to one another. Service corporation charge us, we charge one another, we charge ourselves, but we never hold each other accountable to the real standard. Well, I'm holding everyone accountable. I want all of these teachers that have been teaching for 105 years to come sit at the table and tell me why it took 105 years to do that. I want all of them who teach that we're supposed to have land distributed. We're supposed to have credit. We're supposed to have freedom to be able to move out our land. We're supposed to get hereditaments from the corporations. Hereditaments are goods that they're making. And it says that, let me rock it. It says the Treaty of Peace and Friendship is a commercial contract allowing the service corporation to do commercial activity on our land. Therefore, since we own the land, it's either move your commercial activity somewhere else and or pay us for sitting on our land doing commerce. Try me. You think I ain't doing that right now? He sent his goons to me yesterday. Just like I said, I proof of serviced him. I can't wait to sit in front of these corporate CEOs and show them the business. Yup, got more wealth than you? Yup, it's backed by gold? Yup, your corporation is dead unless you want to treat with me and do it the right way so we can make it continue to live. If it's of good service to our indigenous people. What you mean? Woo, come on, baby. Now, I done transferred and released that energy of this man, me waking up and seeing him on my line like he's teaching or helping anybody. He ain't doing nothing. Sitting there talking crazy. Love y'all very much. Thank you for being on here with me while I vented. Now I'm gonna go ahead about my day feeling a little better that I got one of the people who are using our circumstance, situation, and thing against us. Our desire to be free. That's why I'm on here. I give y'all law and lesson so you don't have to pay and you can be free. They're going to try to charge you at every turn. I'm not. If I did, then I do drop my Cash App link sometimes, but I'm not charging for the information. Everybody gets it for free, and they do what they choose to do with it. With that being said, thank you for your time and your energy. I'm about to go to this mint store, and if this 1969 S penny is worth $100,000. And just like I posted on my post, I said I found it right on close to my birthday. So I think it's another birthday gift. I got the city I blessed to the world. I gave the city. I'm trying to give it to the world right now. I got this 1969 S Penny. And if it's worth what I think, then I have enough little fiat to be sending for everybody. Go get y'all tickets. Pack up, baby. Because I buy them so y'all can come here and sit on the land with me and chill. We're going to powwow for real. Make fires. Plant food. What else? Dig in the ground. Get this gold up out the ground. One of the more scientists, they told me it's a whole bunch of gold in the electronics. And they know how to extract it. All I got to do is provide the tools to help them do it. Gotcha. Got your tools right here. All of you more scientists that create things, we got tools for you. What's popping? Want to get back to the real world where we're creating with our tools and we're selling it and we're doing commerce and bartering and trading for land and other technologies? Now, let me drop a real one on you real quick. Somebody's still on here for something. It's a barcode. Your bank bond. That barcode, if scanned, you will find that they've been using your generational wealth to create new technologies. Now, I scanned my barcode. And I did a product search on it. And it brought me to a whole bunch of websites that had a whole bunch of proprietary technology that I am seizing right now. Play with it. Now, you just got that gem. I hope you go find your birth certificate. And I hope you download a barcode scanner. And I hope you find out that ties to electricity. Come on, girl. I ain't even got to ask you. I know you read. You all quiet. You post your little shit. But I know you study. Shit, come on, girl. Put it on deck. Yes, it is. Anything that has to do with electricity, using your wealth. With that being said, I dropped that gem on y'all. When y'all figure out what electricity your bank bond has been paying for, what new technology your bank bonds have been paying for, you let me know so we can possess that too, because we know how to do it. Yeah. I'm about to go ahead and head to this next little motion. And the locals is asking me, when are the meetings? So all the trustees that should be on their way in the North Gate, if y'all don't get here, because I started with y'all, I'm trying to finish with y'all, I'm going to give all the trustee positions and all of that to all the locals here. And they deserve it just as much as everybody else, but we all family, so we should all get it. Call my number when you're ready to get in trust. There's an administration fee. It's returned unto you. And the only reason why we actually require it is two. If you're not vested in anything, you're not going to do the work. Let me show you how. Elderly man calls me up some months ago. He says to me, I'm trying to get free. I said, do this. He did it. Then I never heard from him. He just texts my phone. I'm sick of your shenanigans. You playing the game and this and that and the other. Going crazy as shit. I said, hold on, brother. Elderly brother. Did you contact me in these 6 months? Oh, you want to get free. You think I have the answers to help you get free, and you ain't blowing my motherfucking phone smooth off the water? You don't want to get free then. Sure. Talking about this and that and the other. I said, you could panhandle for anything else but time with me for this knowledge. What barcode app? Anyone saw Luan, but you ain't going to know what to do with it, so it don't matter. I've been doing this non-stop. I barely sleep. 18 hours a day sometimes when I take care of my body the right way. So I know exactly what to do with the information. I know how to apply it. I know how to shut down the corporations. I know how to use the technology, all of that. So you got to get in trust. The state administration fee. Upon completion, you get that back. We require it because it's surety. If you mess up your wealth, our wealth, while we helping you learn how to manage it, the investment secures us. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, Akela. I'm glad that you didn't get on here a few minutes ago when I was going crazy. Because I was just blasting a few seconds ago. And I don't like you to see me like that. I always like you to see me in my my other life forms. Yeah, because me being all austere and angry, and that's not a pretty sight. Shit, I'm just tired. I'm tired of children. I'm tired of grown children behaving like that. There is no reason why grown children should behave like that. Like, you can't just sit down and have a cordial conversation with somebody. That's sad. Uh, when I get to my secure place, which is for real today, I got word from the mom. She's on the way to the bank right now. No. Well, I didn't mean you. Most don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with it. You probably do. But according to my calculations, I have reached into you multiple times, and you haven't yet called me. And probably some of your real estate expertise can afford us both the privilege of being in business together. So if there are things you know that I think you don't know, maybe you should reveal to me what you know so that you and I can go into business together, because that's what I'm on. I done told all of these youth that work at the IHOP the truth. I'm like, hey, y'all want to keep being economic debt slaves, or you want to help me run this estate? The estate, well, the land, yeah, the estate, buddy. I said, Hobbs, look, this is the estate. Then I show them everything that I showed y'all, and you know what they say? They say we with it. They like, when's the next commissioners meeting? Man, boys is exercising arms around here. I got the elders. I got the little young minds. I sat down with them and I said, what you doing with your life right now? I said, you just working here as a server and playing video games? He said, yeah, pretty much. I said, I got a business deal for you. He said, what's the business deal? I laid it out for him. This morning, 7 IHOP workers was sitting there listening to me. After I got done, I know I got commitment from at least 5 of them. Oh, all trustees. And I can appoint as many trustees as I want over this estate, by the way. Oh, yeah, it's going down. We're going to get it however it needs to be got, by any means necessary. And those whose conscious minds touch it, that's who it's for. That's just period. They don't want to sacrifice. They don't want to put in the work. We can work in trust. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Saul. Now you're talking my language. Because I told him, I said, what's the right question and what's the right answer? It took me a whole hour and a half of sitting with him. I was looking for one soul to say this. All of them listened. I love you too, love. Yeah. All of them listened. But there was one, after everybody went back into the building, that sat there thinking. And I ain't even see him in the cut till I turned around. He was the youngest one. He had on glasses and something was going on, right? Well, do you know what happened? I went over to him and I was like, oh, you ain't the one to go as a cattle back into the work area. He looked me in my eyes. He said, man, I appreciate what you said. And he said, I accept the business offer. He said, fuck this job. Now, you the youth, excuse my language, but he just said it so, smoothly. Like, I was like, that right there, sir, it's the right answer. And he's the only one that's going to get the information and the opportunity. The rest of them they ain't say the right answer. That's what you're supposed to say, buddy. Now, in translation, he said, I no longer am going to work for the service corporation. I'm going to come assist, or I'm going to go and manage my estate. That's what he really said. Thank you for revealing to me I have one. Now, how can we be of assistance? I'll be back with y'all. Islam to you a kill. I'm going to be at the library today printing out trusts and the orders for the releases and a lot of different things. So if y'all calling me, please let it be on that vein. Have your computers up. Everybody in Alabama knows what they're doing right now. We've already privately communicated to all of the mothers and the families in Alabama that's getting ready to go get their sons out, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. If they're incarcerated and we have lawful power to go get them free, then we're supposed to be exercising that lawful power to go free them. And we've seen lawful power. We've seen constitutional law that gives us the authority to walk up in there and say, give us our blood. Yet we don't go in there and say, give us our blood, because they're not valuable to us to come out, to get them out, to band together as a tribe and go order whoever has them incarcerated to release them. Something is wrong with us to feel comfortable at night when they're in and we're out, when we have the power to get them out. Oh, hope our conscience is starting to feel something. Every day that they're in, that's less energy that's being put back into our tribal environment. That's less creative powers. That's less manpower. That's less everything. Every day they're in. More for them. Trading them on the stock market, using them. You know the prison, the pipeline system. You know what they do. You know all the truths. Cognitive dissonance. Dr. I can't remember her name right now, but I will find it. She was talking about the slave master's minds. That is, to know the truth, yet not know what to do with the truth, or refuse to do it with the truth. Cognitive dissonance. That's what we have. That's what we have if we have the lawful authority to go get our people out when we don't. And I'm going to preach it and tell our people either go do it or they feel guilty about it and just be sitting there looking crazy. Either way, I don't care. It has to be done. They need to be free. All of us need to be free. Woo, because that's healing. Y'all invited. I'm going to say y'all invited on the 1st, February 1st. Listen, we have to put them in default. That's why I need to be protected for a few days. Because once you claim something in common law, and I can do it both ways. I can do an order to accelerate the motion as a judge and send it. But once you set something on the record, it's a divine number, 43. 4 and 3 is 7. 7 is that completion we be talking about. So it's 10 days for the notice. It's 10 days for the default. It's 10 days for non-performance. It's 10 days for the order. And then it's 3 to enforce the order. So you got 40 and then 3 in enforcement. 43. So technically I would have to wait that long by law for the transfer. But because we're going to have so much order to accelerate affidavits and writs from the trustees, we're going to squeeze them and force them to come to the table because they're going to be in fear of being subject to arrest. Hey, ain't the law telling you to do that? Arrest people? It's okay. You ain't hurting them. Arresting them. They be hurting y'all. We got the zip ties. We about to go. Y'all think we playing? It's called enforcing the law for a reason. Your body's supposed to actually do what the law is telling you to do. So if it's saying arrest that person and detain them for however many years for their crimes, make them pay you for what they've done to injure you, that's what you go do. And you don't do it all evil like they do it. You do it, but you honor. You be honorable. I did a preaching sermon this morning about going to find the remains of your bloodline in the land. Where were they buried? Where were they slain? Where were they hurt? Where were they hanged? Where were they disrespected? Where did all the evil happen to them at? All over the land. You start searching yourself to find out. Go get the bodies and give them a proper burial. That will release spiritually everything you think you want to in the spiritual realm on behalf of getting your mind right and the chakra points. All of those energies are waiting to be released when you honor them. Okay. I appreciate that, Saluan. Anu Apsu, good to see you. Thank you for watching, brethren. I'm going to get to my destination. I walk real slow. I think about everything now. I breathe. I enjoy every single second because that's all that's left to do is enjoy. I don't care what nobody say. Woo! I do not care what anybody says. The only thing left to do is enjoy your life. Yeah. I'll see y'all soon. Yeah.